Matlock's true villain is hiding in the shadows, and Season 2's new character may spell their downfall. Kathy Bates' Madeline Matlock Kingston's desire for revenge forces her to go undercover at Jacobson Moore to find the culprit who hid Welbrexer documents that could have saved her daughter's life. The mystery has been solved, but Matlock's true villain still hasn't faced any consequences. It's all about Senior, who orchestrated everything, and by the end of Matlock Season 1, he is setting up the pieces to continue to protect himself. Making Olympia the new partner was a strategic move since Julian is already under his thumb. Matlock Season 2 could see everything change thanks to the introduction of a new character. Justina Machado is joining the series in a recurring role, and the character is the most interesting yet. She could be the one to ruffle a few feathers and help Matty and Olympia unravel the true villain's plan. Matlock Season 2 will introduce Senior's fourth wife. Dancing with the Stars, Justina Machado. One Day at a Time and Jane the Virgin star Justina Machado is joining Matlock as Eva, Senior's fourth ex-wife and the lawyer who runs the law firm's Miami office. It's not clear why she is coming to Jacobson and Moore, but this could be linked to Olympia becoming the new partner. It would make sense for partners from other offices to meet her, although Eva and Olympia should already know each other. Still, it would be interesting to see how their dynamic develops as Olympia now holds an important title at Jacobson Moore. We know Eva is coming in at an interesting time for the company. Aside from Olympia's promotion, the confirmation that Jacobson Moore really did hide the Welbrexer document is a plot that would have massive repercussions moving forward. Senior's fourth wife could prove how he masterminded the Welbrexer scheme. Beau Bridges as Senior in his office in Matlock. It's also possible that Eva is coming to the law firm for something involving the Welbrexer documents. At the end of Matlock Season 1, Olympia learned that Julian had removed the study, and that he had kept the documents in a safe. Eva may have already known everything, or she may have, at least, expected something. Eva is likely a capable and smart woman, especially if she is running the Miami office of her ex-husband's law firm. For her to get that in a settlement means that she likely had an ace up her sleeve to pull, and it would make sense that Senior knows it's linked to the Welbrexer documents. We know that Eva is the reason Senior has vowed off marriage, and it would make sense that it's due to the way information can be held against him after divorce. If she recorded anything or got copies of any documents, which she probably would have, then she could unravel everything for Senior. It wouldn't be too surprising if Senior said something during their relationship, or he may have mentioned something while drinking. At first, Eva would have brushed some of this off, but eventually, she would have realized the type of man she was dealing with. That's assuming she didn't already know before marrying him. Marrying him could have been a strategic play for her, as Senior would have had protection in a court of law, telling his wife something incriminating. That protection doesn't hold now that they are divorced, and it allows Eva to blow everything up. Why Senior is Matlock's true villain. Beau Bridges as Senior in Matlock. Throughout Matlock Season 1, we had the opinion that the villain was the person who removed the study from the documents, which in one of Matlock's biggest twists. While Julian is certainly a villain, he isn't pure evil. As established in the show, his father is. As Julian told Olympia in the Matlock Season 1 finale, he did all this for his dad. Senior has orchestrated everything, dangling offers and promises over Julian's head to get him to toe the line. All Julian has ever done is act in his father's best interests, despite knowing that it was completely illegal and morally wrong. Senior has now promoted Olympia, making her more personally liable for anything that happens to the law firm, forcing her to hold the company line. Before now, Olympia has been able to walk away from Jacobson and Moore relatively easily, but now that she's a partner, she has a much larger stake in the company. With Olympia and Julian divorcing, she became somewhat of a loose end for Senior. The best way to handle her if she found out about incriminating evidence was to give her what seemed like more power in the company. However, it was a leash for Senior to force his ex-daughter-in-law to do his bidding.